Okay. So we've gone over the Discord, and we've gone over communication, and we've gone over the Roll20 for the tabletop. But we actually track our characters, and we use our resources in D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond is an amazingly tight program, a web app, and actually it's more of a web page, but web app. And coupled with Beyond 20, a little third-party app which bridges it between D&D Beyond and Roll20, it makes an outstanding program. The YAR'S for this one is easy. Everything. We love it. Absolutely love it. And you'll see why. Look at this D&D collections. You've got characters, campaigns, homebrew stuff, encounters. The dice rolling is coming soon. It has every game rule book you can think of. It's got every resource known to man for D&D 5e. The tools, the marketplace is ridiculous. Just so much. And this also has a subscription value. I highly suggest the high level subscription, because what allows you to do is to share amongst all your players that are in your campaign any source books that you or they may have. You kind of all share your source books together. This is a huge cost effect for everyone involved, in which case it promotes buying more sources, and spreading the love. So you see our Blokes Horde of the Dragon Queen campaign here. Created characters. You can view those characters, deactivate them, do whatever. You can do all your leveling through them. It's a beautiful. Oh, you can see my D&D Beyond is not seeing my Roll20 right now, but that's okay. It's just, everything looks wonderful. I can't emphasize everything enough. Again, web-based. You can run this on a Chromebook right next to Roll20. I have. It's got a vast wealth of resources. Plus, these guys are tied directly, intimately with Wizards 5e. Now, this D&D Beyond is absolutely and utterly worthless if you don't play 5e. It's not for anything else. It's only for 5e. So if you're a Pathfinder player, who cares, right? Just turn it off, go find something more entertaining. But if you play 5e, this is it. This is everything. It's just, wow. Vast wealth of 5e information. It's a near flawless 5e rule implementation. We have yet to actually find a flaw in any of the algorithms. They work perfect, and every time we do find one, we end up studying it and figuring out, nope, we're the ones who are wrong. They're right. It's a stunning interface. It's so beautiful. Now, remember, the guys who made this is one of the original teams that designed the original curse for all your add-ons for World of Warcraft way back when, before fandom purchased them out. This is the original curse team, and that was also a very tight program. So it does not stun me at all that they made stunning looks and effect. Like I said, the pricing system is just the best I've ever seen. Instead of everybody in your group buying the books separately, your group can just share the cost. One person gets the monster manual, one gets the dungeon manual, one gets the module you're playing. And as long as you're all in the same campaign, and most groups are usually one type collaboration of campaign players, you're all sharing your resources, and you're all able to spread those cost impacts. The beta encounter system, it's in beta right now, but it's looking so awesome. Any DM can go in here and make an encounter so fast. It balances it to the CR rating, to your group experience. You can build everything out to it. You can even run the encounter, although that's in beta. But wow, all I can say is just wow. Keep it up, guys. I love where it's going. The road plan has got me totally excited. Eventually, you will be able to do just about everything in terms of running your combat and your encounters and your module here. The only thing they don't do is actually provide, they have no maps, at least that I've seen so far, to replace the virtual tabletop part. So they're not actually directly competing with Roll20 in that aspect. They want to do all the mechanics and manage the players for 5e and leave the virtual tabletop to the guys who've been doing that really well in Roll20. And like I said, the third party extension, you can see here, when you have your Roll20 set up, and you got your module open, and then you open up a D&D Beyond, you won't get this warning. And anytime you mouse over, see where the little roll is? You can click that. It will take that roll, send that information to the Roll20, and you'll get to roll in Roll20. So you actually don't do anything in Roll20 other than click accept. And it sends the roll there and then shows up in chat on Roll20. But the rules are then managed and the characters managed here in D&D Beyond, which is really accurate. It also means you don't have to input anything into the character sheet on the Roll20, as the D&D Beyond will use Beyond 20 to do it through there. I know I've got so many things going, but D&D Beyond or Beyond 20 is nothing more than a Firefox and Chrome extension. So you can get that, you can install it, it'll detect the D&D Beyond, then it will detect the Roll20 you're logged into. Super easy to set up. Our non-tech savvy guys are having no problems with it, and actually it's making life easier for them because they don't have to manage their player characters on the Roll20, which can be a little bit more top heavy in keeping track of stuff and how to write formulas and so on and so forth. So the May about D&D Beyond, like I said, it's game focused. It's 5e only. If you don't play 5e, who cares, right? And I don't blame you. Just turn it off, move to something else. It can lag a little in peak hours, but I kind of think that's just with what's going on with the millions of people are jumping into 5e right now, which is fantastic. And I know these guys will address that. I'm just excited to see so many people gaming. That is the dream. The dream is to see so many people jumping into gaming, whether it's 5e, Pathfinder, Starfinder, you name it. It doesn't matter. It's just play, guys, play. The hero tier subscription lacks. I think it needs a little bit of help. Let me see if I can find it here. Marketplace subscriptions. So the hero tier takes out ads, but doesn't really add much more. Well, a little bit. But to be honest, the master tier is where it's at. If you're going to go hero tier and pay, you might as well just move to the master tier. So the difference between master tier and free tier, the hero tier, I feel like it's a little empty. Of course, I'm promoting the master tier for everybody anyways because it's just amazing. I'm still looking, as I was writing this, I was still looking for more me, and I can't find it, guys. I'm sure there's something out there that somebody wants to complain about, but I really don't have a complaint. D&D Beyond is just the bomb. Oh, I love it. It is rad. It's awesome. It's bodacious. I could pull a million other terms. It's rad. That's all I got to say about that one. So, thanks for joining me.